Namaste. Welcome to this week's of Trauma Sensitive Yoga. This week, my inspiration was the old yoga joke. What is the most difficult pose of all of the yoga poses? And the answer is roll out the mat and get on it. And so the mat is ready, and all we have to do is show up. Yoga always meets us where we are. There's no need to strive or push or force. So once the mat is rolled out, we get on it, the practice awaits us. I invite you to come onto your back body. And take a moment to settle in. You may find you'd like to have some support under your head. You may also like to explore straightening the legs out. Does that feel better to have the legs straight or bent? It is whatever feels most comfortable right now, allowing our body a chance to settle. For me, bend up knees always feels a little bit better on my low back. It allows my breath to feel a little freer. So we'll begin to ponder the breath, moving in and out of the body. And I invite you to be curious about your breath this morning. What does it feel like? What does it feel like at the nostrils? Maybe you notice it in the back of your throat. Maybe you feel a gentle expansion, the lungs. So without changing anything, being curious about breath. We do it all day long and night without giving it much thought. That's a good thing. I would never get anywhere. But the breathing is such a powerful tool. And when we practice yoga, we can harness the power to change how we feel both physically and emotionally. So I invite you to begin to gently deepen the breath into your lower abdomen. And with the hands on your lower abdomen, you may feel the soft rise on the in-breath and a relaxing down on the out-breath. This may not feel natural, so be patient. Yoga is never in a hurry. With the gentle expansion of the belly, we're using the main muscle for breathing, the diaphragm. When we are relaxed, at ease, calm, the breath tends to be deep and quiet too. You may have noticed that if you are anxious, angry, or irritated, that the breath gets shallow. Sometimes we hold it. By changing how we breathe, we change how we feel. I'm moving one hand up to the lower ribs. And as you breathe in again, the invitation to the belly, expanding softly, but also to the lower ribs to expand, to receive the breath. And everything softens back on the out breath. Inviting a gentle expansion, lower abdomen, then the ribs. Exhale, softening inward. Like a gentle wave rising and falling. And now move the rib hand to the upper chest, just below the collarbone. Maintain awareness of the ribs as if you have 3 arms. And as you inhale, the belly expands, the ribs expand, and last, a little expansion at the upper chest. As you exhale, upper chest draws down, ribs softens back, and the belly relaxes down again. Sometimes called a 3-part breath, exploring all 3 parts of a full breath. Again, letting go of strain, forcing or pushing. Inhaling, lower abdomen, ribs, upper chest, and exhale, softly release chest, ribs, and lower belly. The wave gently rising and falling. When we pay attention to the breath, it's the 4th limb of the yoga practice, pranayama. We are always anchored into the present moment. So we can come here, our current home, again and again. And then allow your hands again to relax in an easy way, which may be on your abdomen. It may also be beside your body. Soft and gentle breath. Invite awareness into your back body. Lower back, back of the ribs, and upper back. Allowing these areas to expand as well on the in-breath. Maybe you like the 3-part breath, or maybe you prefer the belly breathing. And from here, gently relax your head to one side. On the in-breath, we draw up to center and to the other side. Exhaling, turning, inhaling, center. If it feels safe, I invite you to close your eyes. Or maybe keep a soft gaze downward. Keeping your eyes soft and relaxed. Gently turning the head from side to side. And next time you arrive at your dominant side, if you're right-handed, that would be the right side, and vice versa. Let your head rest here on the right. And then bring awareness to the opposite shoulder. Let that become heavy. Breathing in and maybe turn the head a little bit more. Making little micro movements. Staying on the dominant side. You may also like to do little nods. Nodding yes. A little circle. Exploring gentle movement of the neck. And on the next in-breath, we'll go back to center. And other side. Relax the opposite shoulder down. Let it lay heavier. And again, exploring little micro movements. Maybe twisting the neck a little bit more if it's comfortable. This is your practice. And practicing where it feels good is where we're going to receive the most benefit. And maybe you will like to nod the chin a little up and down, side to side. And on an in-breath, we'll return back to center. And pause. Breath in and out. Taking a breath in. And as you exhale, invite the right knee towards the chest. And allow the heel to come back to the floor, the whole foot actually. Want to slide the leg out long. And then let the leg relax completely. Take a breath in and out. Letting it relax. And then slowly slide the foot back up. We'll take the knee in again. And sliding it out long. Slide the leg out. And let it relax. Invite a breath into your belly, maybe into your hip. Let it go. Let's do that one more time. Sliding the leg in and back out. Helping the hip flexors relax. Hip flexors originates one pair all the way up in the lower abdomen. So when they're tight, when we feel tension in the abdomen, we may also have tightness across our hips and low back. Take a breath in and soften. And then slide the leg back up. And this time we'll invite the leg to straighten. We'll bend it again. Do that a few times. Allow the knee to awaken. And we'll hold the leg in a straight way that's comfortable. We'll do some gentle ankle circles. The body loves to move. And make it easy. And then flexing the heel. Now the leg is maybe a little bit more straight. And reaching up through the heel. At the same time, press the sacrum, the fused vertebrae in the pelvis downward. Softening a little bit. And we'll do it again. Exhale, press up through the heel while we press the sacrum down. And one more time. Pressing down through the sacrum up through the heel. And relax the knee, and we'll hook the right heel across the left knee. Pause here. This may be plenty for today. You might like to rock the knees gently from side to side, exploring this movement, this position in the hips. You may also like to lift and lower the knee, inviting in gentle hip movement. So you can choose to stay right here and explore this, or maybe take the left knee in. You can hold it with the hands behind the thigh, or let your arms be wherever it feels good. And if you are here, you may also like to explore this movement. More is not better, even though our commercialized culture wants us to think that. We've all been trained to think that. So let go of that. Letting go of more is better. And trusting that what's right is right. And relax down. We'll take the right leg down. Letting the feet rest on the mat. We'll take a breath in and out. And just notice right side, left side. What changed? And we'll invite the left knee in and let it go back to the floor, sliding it out. And then let go. The leg may flop out to the side a little. Take a breath in and invite ease down through the left leg, the hip. And when that feels complete, slide the foot back up, draw the knee in, and let it come back down. Lazily slide it out. And relax, relax. Relaxing into ease, fullness. We'll do that again. Sliding the leg in. And out. Lazily let the leg relax long and at ease. Easy and gentle. And inviting the leg in once more. We already know what's coming. And we know that we're in control. And play with straightening the leg and bending it. Is this leg same or is it different from the other? For whatever reason. So we are just tending to it right now and saying, I love you. And I'm taking care of you. Let's keep the knee as straight as is comfortable. And gentle, explore ankle circles here. Both directions. And then we'll reach up through the heel while drawing the sacrum down, pressing into the floor. And soften a little bit on the in-breath, and again, pressing the sacrum down into the floor. One more time. Engage, reaching up through the heel, opening the back of the knee. And let's hook the ankle across the right knee. And pause. The pauses are as important as the poses. And maybe explore this. Rocking from side to side. Lifting and lowering the knee. What feels good? What feels beneficial? And again, you may like to explore drawing the knee in. You may like to hold it with your hands or having the knee in without hands. Exploring this place. Rocking. Circling. Being curious about the practice. Is being curious about our own experience. And not being locked into it should feel a certain way to be the right way. Yoga says the right way is the way that works for you. We'll release the foot back down and release the left leg down. Let your arms relax along the side. As you breathe in, Exhale, gently gathering up the low abdomen, a sense of pulling inward and relaxing as you inhale. Do that again as you exhale, gathering the low belly. One teacher once said it's like zipping up those jeans that shrunk a little too much in the wash. And we'll play with that. Take a breath in, drawing the right arm overhead, and then left leg out, hovering across just above the floor. Exhale, releasing back to center. Inhaling, other side. Inhaling, extend. Exhale, gathering the low abdomen as we return home again. It's like a little beacon. Inhaling, extending to the degree that is comfortable. Exhale, we return home. Move at a pace that's comfortable. Extending, inhaling, exhaling, return. You may like to continue to move at this pace. You may like to explore, experience holding, extending. Keep breathing, reaching out through the opposite heel and hands. And on the out breath, returning home. We'll repeat on the other side. Pausing the movement, maybe you like the continuous movement instead. It's all right. Neither is wrong. Neither is right. It just is. Do one more time on each side with holdings or continuing to move or pause. Allow the experience to unfold, knowing that whatever it is that feels right is what benefits you right now. We return to center, pausing again, breathing in and out. And then bending the elbows up, maybe walk the feet in a little bit tighter. My heels are right below my knees. Now inhale, press the feet down, lift the hips. Exhaling down. And playing with this movement, inhale, press the feet down, lift the hips, and lowering down. One more time, lifting, and maybe staying up for a breath, in and out. Squeezing the buns, draw the tailbone towards the knees. Doesn't have to be a super high bridge. Breathing in, breathing out, and exhale, lowering down. Let the low back melt into the floor. And your back may say that it'd be really nice to hug the knees in. Or maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Circling the knee sometimes feels really good. Allows a little bit of a lengthening of the low back, and we can get really jammed back here. We'll release the feet back down. And then with as little fuss as possible, we will come on to all fours, tabletop. Placing the hands under the shoulders and spreading the fingers wide. We'll exhale back to child's pose. Let the forearms come down. And inhale, lifting back up, maybe arching the back a little bit. Exhaling, back down. Sometimes called Firebird. I'm not sure why I didn't name it. I think of more as like eager puppy pose. Rounding a little bit as you draw back. And inhaling up again. We'll do that one more time. And maybe staying down. You may like to rest your forehead on your arms or the floor. And breathing into the low back. And then we're ready to transition into standing. Plant my hands again. And then take one foot up. Take the other up. Boom. And then letting my heels ground down really well as I begin to walk myself up. Walking up, stacking vertebra on vertebra. And last, the head comes to rest over my shoulders. I'm standing in mountain pose with the feet about hip width apart. Because when we stand too narrow, it can get really topsy-turvy. So stance that feels good for your body. Grounding through the heels. Letting the tailbone descend down, allowing the lower abdomen to drop up. Pausing. Grounding the heels. You feel the legs turned on a little bit. Tailbone down, little toe. And invite the sternum to lift upward and the head to float up even higher. So we stand both grounded and tall. So mountain pose is a pose in its own right. Some teachers have said it is the most challenging of all of the poses, but we already established which one that was, so this must be the second one. Why is mountain pose so challenging? Because our mind darts. It goes here, it goes there, it goes everywhere. So we'll use the breath to anchor. Breathing in, allow the lengthening up on the front. Breathing out, grounding the heels. Releasing the tailbone downward, not tucking, just downward. Fingers may stretch down towards the heel. Breathe in again. I feel the rising of energy. And I breathe out, I ground. Literally standing my ground. Breathing in and out. So if you are noticing the energies of anxiety, that rajasic, flittering energy, all quilly, mountain pose grounds us, gets us into our feet. And if you're feeling the energy of depression, lethargy, and we use the in-breath to lift and rise. We can add arms. Turning the palms out. Inhale, arms floats out and up. Taller, exhale, grounding down. Inhale, floating the arms out and up. Reach, exhale, grounding down. One more time, inhale, reaching out and up. And then this time, bending the knees. Utkatasana, fierce pose. Sometimes called awkward pose, which I agree with. Inhale, we press out tall again. Exhale, arms down. So a gentle little flow, grounding and energizing. Inhaling up and exhale, pausing. Utkatasana. It comes all the way down from the lower belly. Inhale, reaching up. Arms down again. Last one. Inhaling up. Exhale, bending, bringing the seat way back. And check your knees. Knees are over the second toe. So it's not a big, hairy event. Squeeze everything around the tush and the thighs. And then exhale. We will let the hands come towards the floor again. Knees are bending. Knees are bending. Shake everything up. Letting the head hang. And then inhale, look up, and we'll bring our hands forward, and we'll take our knees back down. And we are back in child's pose. Let's do Firebird one more time, inhaling up. And exhale down. Inhaling up. And that will be our transition to bring our legs forward into seated staff pose. Dandasana. And asana meaning pose, then danda must mean staff. With the legs out in front. Check them out a little bit. And then we'll bend the right knee up. Take my left hand to the other right knee and my right hand back. Inhale, lengthening up through the front spine, rounding the sits bones. And I invite a twist, looking over my right shoulder. And I come back to center. And back and forth. Gentle twist. And let's keep this one. Heart peeks around, keeping the right shoulder back, and I'm going to turn the head only and look over my left shoulder. Looking over the left shoulder. Breathe. Breathing. And return back. Look over the right. And we return everything back to center, Dandasana, seated staff pose, and pause. Breathing in and out. And left leg comes in. Right hand, left knee, left hand back. Lifting the spine tall as you inhale and exhale. Let's invite the twist again. Back to center. Moving in a way that's comfortable. Not pushing, not forcing. Trusting that you get the perfect practice for you. Now staying in the twist, looking over the left shoulder, and then keep the shoulder where it is. As we turn and look over the right. And breathe. Breathing. Keeping the collarbones broad. Breath into the belly. And slowly traveling the head back. Over the left shoulder, and everything comes back to center. Shaking the legs out. And then we'll invite the heels together in a gentler Baddha Konasana. I don't want my heels super close, I want always comfortable. And as I exhale around my spine, let the chin drop down towards the chest. Inhale, lifting tall. Let the chin rise up, back and forth, gentle way. Back and forth. And sitting up tall. We'll bring the knees together. And we'll use that to help us come onto our back body. Walking the hands down the thighs. I was just gauging, do I have enough mat to lay down? Scoot forward a little bit. And then come onto the back. Let the legs relax out long. Get the arms up to the side. Pause. Pausing here. Assessing what might be nice for a little extra comfort, and may need to bend the knees up. Pushavasana. You may also like to keep the soles of the feet together, but here you'd want to support the outer thighs with something. Or where we just were with the legs straight, arms to the sides. Settling in. Take a moment to ensure your comfort. From the body, we move towards the breath. Smooth and easy. And then the mind, inviting the mind also to calm. Through the body awareness relaxation. We'll start by relaxing the toes and then the bottom of the feet. Relax the heels and the ankles and the calves. Relax the shins and the knees, front and back. Relax the thighs and the buttocks. Relax the low back and the belly. Relax the ribs. Relax the upper back and the shoulders. And then allow the heart and the lungs to relax. Inviting a full and easy breath. Relax the arms, elbows, wrists, palms, and fingers. Allow your mind to linger in the palms of your hands, sensing the sensations in the palms. It may be warm, tingling, sensing the aliveness present. And letting this aliveness travel back up your arm to the heart center. And from the arms and the heart center, you may choose to allow it to spread upward and down, up through the neck, into your skull, down through the trunk into the pelvis and legs, tingling sensations, warmth, whatever the sensations. Just allow the presence, awareness, knowing that you are whole and perfect. Now you can stay here as long as you wish. When you're ready to release, gently allow the breath to deepen, wiggling fingers and toes. Maybe stretch, a lazy stretch. And we'll bend up the knees, rolling over to one side, pausing. When we move in a slow, deliberate way, the nervous system stays like that. Jittery and jumpiness. Jittery and jumpiness in the nervous system. So again, how we tend to body, breath, and mind. The sides of the triangle affects the two other sides, working to bring harmony and ease. By tending to one, we tend to all. Bring our palms together, and we'll close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om. The chant that invites peace in our world, in our lives, and in our heart space. I invite you to join me. Let's take a breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om. Thank you. Namaste.